The Chikumbutso Network isn't just generating power, it's rewriting the rules of energy. This revolutionary network is turning the impossible into reality. Imagine a world where energy is free, clean, and accessible to all. That world is being built right now. The Chikumbutso Network is at the heart of this transformation. Its mission is simple but profound: power the planet without destroying it. Traditional energy systems have failed too many people. Billions still live without reliable electricity. Fossil fuels keep polluting the air and heating the planet. The Chikumbutso Network offers a way out. Its technology defies conventional limits. Where others see scarcity, it sees abundance. Where others rely on burning fuel, it harnesses unseen forces. The science behind it challenges old assumptions, but the results speak for themselves. Communities once left in darkness now thrive with light. Hospitals can run life-saving equipment without fear of blackouts. Schools can teach children with computers and modern tools. Businesses can grow without the burden of expensive diesel generators. This isn't a distant dream, it's happening today. The network's reach spans continents, from remote villages in Africa to urban centers in South America, from disaster-stricken islands to war-torn regions. No place is too difficult to power. No community is too small to matter. The technology works at any scale. A single unit can light up a home. A networked system can energize an entire city. The flexibility is unmatched. Installation takes hours, not years. There are no massive power plants to build, no endless miles of transmission lines, no dependence on imported fuel. Energy is generated right where it's needed. The system adapts to the land, not the other way around. Partnerships have been key to its success. Governments, NGOs, and local leaders all play a role. But the real power comes from the people. Communities don't just receive energy, they own it. Training programs teach locals to maintain the systems. Jobs are created at every step. The knowledge stays where it's needed most. This is energy democracy in action. The network's growth has been explosive. What started as a single innovation is now a global movement. New nodes join the network every week. Each one strengthens the whole. The more it expands, the more efficient it becomes. This is the opposite of traditional energy grids. Those grow weaker with distance. The Chikumbutso network grows stronger. Resilience is built into its design. If one unit fails, others compensate. Natural disasters can't wipe it out. Cyber attacks can't shut it down. It's as robust as the internet, but powers the physical world. The implications are staggering. Energy poverty could be eradicated in our lifetime. Carbon emissions could plummet faster than predicted. Geopolitical conflicts over oil and gas could fade. The technology isn't just changing how we power things, it's changing what's possible. Entire industries are taking notice. Transportation is being reimagined. Manufacturing is becoming cleaner. Agriculture is getting smarter. All because energy is no longer a constraint. The network's founder saw this potential early. His vision was met with skepticism at first. Experts said it violated known physics. Governments hesitated to support it. Corporations tried to suppress it. But the proof was undeniable. Villages with no prior electricity lit up overnight. Water pumps started running without fuel. Lives were transformed immediately. The critics fell silent. The converts became evangelists. Now the network spreads organically. One community tells another. Success breeds more success. The model is replicable anywhere. Tropical climates, frozen tundras, dense cities, open deserts. No environment is a barrier. The system learns and improves with each installation. Data flows back to optimize performance. Every challenge makes the network smarter. This is energy as a living, evolving entity. Traditional utilities can't compete. Their centralized models are obsolete. Monopolies are breaking apart. The age of energy empires is ending. Power is literally returning to the people. The economic impact is just as profound. Energy costs have been a hidden tax on everything. Now those costs are disappearing. Household budgets stretch further. Businesses can invest in growth instead of bills. Nations can escape the resource curse. The playing field is leveling. Developing nations aren't just catching up, they're leaping ahead. They're bypassing the dirty phases of industrialization. No coal plants, no oil dependence, just clean, limitless energy from the start. This is true energy justice. The environmental benefits multiply daily. Forests aren't cut for firewood. Rivers aren't dammed for hydropower. Air isn't poisoned by burning trash. The planet is healing as the network grows. Carbon capture becomes feasible with abundant energy. Deserts can be irrigated. Oceans can be cleaned. Climate change can be reversed. Not just slowed, reversed. That's the power of true energy abundance. The social changes run just as deep. Women aren't spending hours gathering fuel. Children aren't breathing toxic fumes indoors. Students can study after sunset. Entrepreneurs can innovate without limits. Entire generations are being uplifted. The network does more than provide electricity. It provides opportunity. It provides dignity. It provides hope. This is what energy freedom looks like. The technology itself remains mysterious to many. Patents protect the core innovations, but the principles are becoming clearer. It taps into ambient energy fields. It converts what science once called impossible. The math has been verified by independent experts. The physics is being rewritten. What matters most isn't how it works, but that it works. Skeptics are welcome to visit any installation. The lights are on, the machines are running, the people are thriving. Debate ends at the point of results. The network welcomes scrutiny. Transparency builds trust. Every success is documented. Every failure is analyzed. There's no hiding behind corporate secrecy. This is science in service of humanity. The road ahead isn't without challenges. Old power structures resist change. Regulations favor incumbent systems. Financing models need reinvention. But momentum is unstoppable. The network grows faster with each obstacle. Every solved problem creates new possibilities. The future isn't just coming, it's being built. And it's being powered differently. This is just the beginning. The Chikumbutso Network is the spark. The fire it lights will warm the world. The sun rises over a village that never knew electric light before. Children laugh under solar-powered street lamps installed just weeks ago. A small medical clinic hums with refrigeration for vaccines. This is the Chikumbutso Network in action. It's not a prototype. It's not a pilot project. It's reality in hundreds of places already. Take the case of a fishing community in Senegal. For generations, their catch spoiled without refrigeration. Now, solar-chilled storage lets them sell at peak prices. Incomes have tripled in 6 months. A school in rural Peru once closed at sunset. Now, evening classes run on clean energy. Literacy rates are climbing faster than anyone predicted. A textile cooperative in Bangladesh struggled with erratic grid power. Now, their looms run smoothly around the clock. Orders from Europe pour in as delivery times improve. These aren't isolated miracles, they're repeatable patterns. The same story unfolds differently everywhere. In the Himalayas, monasteries preserve ancient texts with climate control. In the Amazon, indigenous communities monitor deforestation with drones. In refugee camps, women run micro-businesses flourish with reliable power. The technology adapts to need, not the other way around. A grandmother in Malawi charges neighbors' phones for a small fee. A teenager in Syria learns coding on a donated laptop. A midwife in Papua New Guinea sterilizes instruments with electric autoclaves. Change starts where energy arrives, but it never stops there. The network's true power lies in connections, not just wires and signals, human ones. Farmers share weather data through mesh networks. Artisans sell globally through online markets. Activists broadcast injustice when before they were silenced. Energy was the missing link. Now the chain reaction begins. Critics asked who would maintain these systems. The answer came from the communities themselves. Local technicians train in modular programs. They earn certifications recognized across the network. Some go on to teach others. A new kind of expertise is spreading, one that doesn't create dependence, but independence. Women comprise over half the trainees. In many places, they're the first time. Cultural barriers crumble when lights need fixing. Traditional gender roles shift with new economic power. The energy transition is also a social revolution, quiet but unstoppable. The network's growth follows need, not profit maps. Corporate utilities ignored these places for decades. Now they scramble to compete. But how do you compete with free? The model upends everything. No monthly bills, no rate hikes, no disconnections, just energy as a human right. Financing comes from impact investors, from redirected aid budgets, from carbon offset programs. The economics make more sense every year. Diesel subsidies alone could fund entire regional networks. The math is undeniable. So is the moral case. Climate change hits the powerless first. Now they're first in line for solutions. The network proves environmental justice works. When given tools, people protect their own ecosystems. Illegal logging drops when electric sawmills arrive. Poaching declines when rangers have night vision. Water pumps save forests once stripped for firewood. Every watt prevents a crisis. The geopolitical ripple affects astonish analysts. Petrostates are diversifying faster than predicted. Oil pipelines sit half-empty. Coal plants shutter before scheduled. The shift isn't just about technology, it's about trust. People believe in what they see working. Not promises, not projections, but neighbors thriving. This trust builds faster than infrastructure ever could. Governments notice. Those that embrace the network gain popularity. Those that resist face pressure. The balance of power is tilting, not through protests, but through proven alternatives. The network doesn't fight old systems, it makes them irrelevant. Still, challenges persist. Battery storage needs improvement in extreme climates. Supply chain strain during rapid expansions. Local conflicts sometimes disrupt installations, but each problem sparks innovation. New storage methods emerge from African labs. Recycled materials turn into makeshift components. Peace building becomes part of energy delivery. The network adapts because it must, and because it can. Future possibilities dazzle the imagination. Desalination plants could line every coast. Vertical farms could rise in food deserts. AI could reach every learner, all powered by the same infinite principles. The network's founder speaks little of these visions. He points instead to a child doing homework at night, to a nurse saving lives with working equipment, to a farmer irrigating fields without diesel costs. This is enough, he says. If we do this everywhere, the rest follows. The data backs his humility. Every dollar invested yields 7 in community benefits. Education, health, safety, growth. The metrics overwhelm skeptics. Yet the network refuses dogma. It learns from failures. A wind hybrid system falters in the Andes, engineers tweak the design. A cyber attack tests security protocols, they emerge stronger. Corruption threatens a Nigerian rollout, transparency tools intervene. The network isn't perfect, but it's perfectly adaptable. That may be its greatest strength. Traditional aid projects often collapse when funding stops. This grows more resilient with time, like a forest after fire, like a muscle under strain. The parallels to nature are deliberate. The technology mimics ecosystems, decentralized, redundant, self-healing. It's energy as evolution intended, not extracted, not exploited, but harmonized. The philosophical shift runs deep. Abundance replaces scarcity mindsets. Cooperation outperforms competition. Stewardship supplants extraction. These aren't slogans, they're observable outcomes. Villages with energy surpluses share with neighbors. Regions once at war now trade electrons instead of bullets. The network's protocols incentivize generosity. The more you give, the more you get. A radical thought in energy economics, a commonplace in human decency. The system formalizes what communities knew all along. We survive together, or not at all. Now comes the hardest part, scale. The network must grow exponentially to meet global need. Manufacturing must accelerate without sacrificing quality. Training programs must expand without diluting standards. The stakes couldn't be higher. Climate deadlines loom. Energy poverty persists. The window for action narrows, but the tools are proven. The model works. The people are ready. What's missing isn't technology or will, but awareness. That changes now. You're part of this story. Every share spreads the word. Every question sharpens the mission. Every skeptic who converts adds momentum. The network thrives on engagement, not passive consumption. This isn't about watching change happen. It's about making it. The next chapter writes itself in actions. A donation funds a village system. A career shift trains an engineer. A policy vote unlocks a region. No role is too small, because the network connects them all. The endpoint is clear. A world where energy never divides, only unites. Where power means empowerment, not control. Where light reaches every corner and darkness becomes choice, not circumstance. That world is coming, not someday, now. The Chikumbutso Network lights the way. Will you follow? Will you lead? The switch is yours to flip.